accidentally became the biggest chess streamer of all time. Me! How is that possible?
Oh. ¡Ah!
¿Pero qué tengo que meter? ¡Ah! Uy. Ahí me tengo que meter el micrófono.
Oh, please don't hurt me. Oh my god.
I have no mats, bro. I have no mats. Oh my god.
No way.
That's all you, big man.
Ay, ay, ay.
No! 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 No, dude, no!
I am not a chess streamer. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just trying to draw a line, but accidentally dragged that.
Am I dead? Oh my god!
We can kill him. We can kill him. No! What? Wait, what? I want a refund.
Ah, can I stop my wipes off?
And as much cash as you can carry, you can keep. I don't care if you put it in your pockets, in your hoodie, in your pants, in your shoes.
You know, I still need to whip out my camera and put on a smile to get my picture taken. Pogchamps competitor here.
Oh my god, this is supposed to be so good.
Hey guys, welcome to thanks for the host.
Yeah, moving the pawn out 2 squares. Hey yo, this move here is too rare. He got the 2 pawns out there as friends. Yeah, night came around, yo, we ready to end. Oh my god, the queen making moves already. Yeah, pull the queen out, yo, this dude is heavy. Yeah, and y'all know knight's move at the angle. You stepping up to Mac, then you straight get his
Welcome, 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 everybody. It's day 3 of Pogchamps 4 with me, the one and only Gotham Chess, Levi Rosman. It's been a minute since we did a show together. Welcome in, man.
Thank you. I am so pumped. Any chess commentary is good, but Pogchamps commentary is the best. And Danny Wrench on top of that. I don't think my day can be any better, Danny. I just want you to know that.
Levi
I mean
and Danny, I'm pumped for it, man. And let's do the thing we do at the top of the show. Remind the very few people who are hiding under a rock and maybe not following all the Pogchamps action. Who's playing in this particular leg of Pogchamps? Our 16 participants full of faces from all around, mainly the Twitch streaming community, with a lot of new faces this round, Levy. And anyone stand out to you? This is your first commentary session for Pogchamps 4. Anyone you're excited to see in this event?
Yeah, I'm always curious about who are the players who kind of start quietly and then all of a sudden become absolute killers.
Right.
Like last time it was Benji, and obviously Sardosha is now like an 1800 level player. I mean, it's absolutely insane. So
he'll be better than me someday.
I think.
So.
To be honest, yeah, this guy's like probably going to become a master level player, especially with the degree of obsession that he has with the game. Healthy obsession, or maybe not. But I know that Crokeyz is like already popping off. He's like 1200.
Yeah.
A lot of these players have a lot of experience, whether they're one-time Pogchamps participants or participants in a lot of these events. I mean, Ludwig has played every Chess.com event, it feels like. So he might be a top candidate to win this whole thing.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy down the stretch. Obviously, I did everything I could yesterday to try to get Jimmy to be able to beat Ludwig. We'll talk about that later. But we do have one piece of news. Astute observers will see we have a new face there in our row of 16 participants. Nick A30, Nick E30, Nick A30. I guess I probably should have known how to say that, but LOL. First gaffe moment of the day. He has stepped in for Connor Eats Pants, who needed to step away from the event. So Nick is super pumped to be joining the field. It's funny, he sent a tweet out a few days ago after Twitch Rivals on Thursday, begging to be in Pogchamps, and I went into the DMs with him, Levy, and was like, hey man, that's not possible. We got 16 people. You can't play this time. Maybe Pogchamps 5, but as fate would have it.
And then he called someone he knew, and Connor had to withdraw. And poor Connor, you know, it was a 1 in 16 chance it was going to be him. But yeah, if it's serious, I obviously hope.
No, his people called Connor's people, and apparently they worked out a deal. So, but anyway, no, we're super excited to have Nick. I think his first match is tomorrow, but we'll update everyone on the schedule. Right now, we got to update everyone on what happened yesterday. We all know you can learn and earn with Coinbase, and so let's see what we learned from day 2. This is our Coinbase recap of the Pogchamps action from yesterday.
Why would you check my king? What do you get from that?
Tech don't see now the checkmate. I'm pretty sure Fondy sees it.
You don't really get anything.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, I guess you're there now, I guess.
Tecton will only just now realize.
I can push in, it's like a chess puzzle.
It would indeed be like a chess puzzle, a checkmate puzzle.
Yep, made in 2. A clean win.
Oh wait, this is actually
Let's
wicked.
see if Minx moves up with the king,
Wicked
and
checkmate.
indeed, wicked checkmate
Wait, that
on
was
the
sick.
board.
That was a really cool checkmate.
The king coming closer, and he knows it. I think he knows
so
it.
Happy! Wow!
Let's go!
What a win!
I can't believe I just beat him. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. None of you thought I was going to beat this man. None of you. Look at that. That is right. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Did anyone just see what I just did?
Yes, there's a 2-second increment, so 3 minute plus 2-second increment. He has now collected a lot of time, went all the way up to a minute.
On the clock.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
That was such an impressive match.
What did I do wrong?
What a relief for Ludwig.
Ludwig looks so relieved.
That was the hardest chess game I have ever played in my life.
If you two make it to the same bracket of the tournament, you can still face each other in the championship bracket.
Someone needs to beat him so that I can just train and pay someone to study all
go
his
train
games.
his next opponent.
No. Come on, please, come
Send him the phone notes.
I'm
put
gonna.
them
Not
on.
hard.
Oh yeah, I got it right here.
You just post them on Twitter.
I'm gonna
Make
have
it
to send
accessible
Danny
for
a
all.
stern DM to go off.
Yeah, shout out to Danny. He's the real G.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I deserved that, Levy. 2 hours before the match yesterday, all me and Jimmy were doing was going over how to beat Ludwig Scandinavian. What has been your experience? I mean, obviously you've had that as a coach for Pogchamps in our 4th edition. Have you ever been watching and been like sitting there like, oh my gosh, I'm literally going to affect and win this game for the guy that I just worked with?
So last Pogchamps, Mr. Beast and I did that before he had a matchup with somebody. I don't know if you remember, but I think he played an opening that we had just looked at prior. And
I think it might have been against Ludwig again, wasn't it? Or maybe it wasn't.
I'm thinking it might have been, yeah, but I don't remember 100%. And I was getting really pumped. But the problem is, dude, like if you're 600-700, the opening is absolutely meaningless.
Yep.
You know, you can get like to the end and you have to win the game. He still won the game, which is super impressive. And yeah, Ludwig had that mini disaster toward the end. So just make sure you're not stalemating your opponent.
Well,
but all that game showed me, Danny, is that you can be massive, you can be accomplished, you can seem like you are at the top of the world, and yet the victory in a chess game,
that's all that matters. It feels so good.
That's all that matters.
The endorphins of winning a chess game. We saw Mr. Beast's reaction, but I won't repeat the explicitives that Ludwig threw at me. I said, "You're welcome, Lud. I just showed you that you need to mix up your openings a little bit." Me and Jimmy hasn't played chess in 6 months, and he just beat you. So you're welcome, Ludwig. Anyway, he didn't take it that way. So, all right. Well, before we get into today's pairings, I want to remind everybody that big part of what we're doing here is for the community. It is for raising awareness, raising money for Rise Above the Disorder and their cause to remove the 2 greatest barriers for people accessing mental health care, which is access and affordability. It was started by a World of Warcraft guild leader in 2013. Rise Above the Disorder helps tens of thousands of people from around the world receive mental health care free of charge. It's a super important cause. On day 1, we actually had an amazing shout out by the one and only Levy Rosman. Oh, he's on the show today, so that was really appreciated. And everyone can go to go.chess.com/rad to make a donation. You can use the command donate. We are matching up to $100,000. And today, look at that. Okay, the 1,300 number. We got to get to 2K today, guys. I know that the show is just getting going for Pogchamps. Versus IamCristinini, and then Punz versus Rubius. Your thoughts, Levy?
I'm excited, man. This is for me personally, a field of 3 completely new individuals. So I have no idea what to expect. I know that Crokeyz has been like working hard, and like I said, he's like a sleeper to win this thing. It's curious to know how much Rubius has also improved, because Anna Rudolph is like recording offline lessons for him. Right. Cristinini's brand new. Sorry. Yeah. Oh no, I thought you were. I thought I said something wrong. I heard your voice, so I got scared. I feel like a kid. And
no, I would never be scared. This is a safe place, Levy. No one's watching us. This is just me and you.
That says a lot about the Twitch Chess.com channel. But no, I mean, actually, the player I know the least about in this field is Punz. So I don't even know how strong Punz is. How strong is Punz?
Well, he played in the Blockchamps event that the Botez sisters hosted a little bit ago, and so I'm curious to know too. I know he's been doing some lessons. I think you highlighted it, right? I mean, Crokeyz is the guy right now that people are circling as this, this event's whatever you want to call it. Hafu or Sardo, she is all in. It was funny. When he found out on his stream like a week and a half ago, when he found out, oh man, the prize is actually 20K. He's like, wow, okay, wait a second. Like he was like, I'm gonna grind here and get it. So I think it's gonna be a tough matchup there for Cristinini. But Punz Rubius, I bet, is gonna be pretty close to a coin flip. So speaking of coins that you flip, I hear that Coinbase is coming out with a flippable coin. Just kidding. That's not actually happening. But you can go to Coinbase.com/chess and get $5 in Bitcoin just for signing up. Like I said on day one, that's real money just for being a real person, and it doesn't get much better than that. So go to Coinbase.com/chess today. Whether you're brand new to crypto or an experienced trader, they are the place to be, and you should do that as we go to a break. Don't go anywhere. The first moves of Day 3 Pogchamps 4 presented by Coinbase will be on the board when we return.
Dude, I done the caps lock thing again, man. Idiot. How is this twice, man? Look like a goddamn fool. It's the same message twice as well. I'm ready, dude. Come on, let's go. Come on! On the second occasion, and only on the second occasion, I hit it with the old sorry caps lock. The first time I just let the caps stay, man. Just let it fester a little bit, you know? Find out how they wanted to handle that one. I think it's about to start, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you on the other side. I need to close my chat. Goodbye and good night. Chat closed. Preparations complete. Chess match ready. 1-0 currently, playing for 2-0. Let's go. Anybody else hungry, man? I could do with a banana. Do 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 do. Is that too loud, guys? Hopefully it's fine. I need the banging beats, you know, to maintain my thought process. Should be fine. I require thought. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's not started. I thought I had. Very cool.
Before we jump in to follow all the games, let's remind everybody where they can follow us. You can use all the different commands to get more information, especially the command Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord community, I'll remind you of more reasons you want to do that because of our presenting sponsor Coinbase later. But hit us up everywhere else that chess exists online. Going online, people know about it. It's chess. Speaking of things that go online, our team made a... What?
I was going to say, once you're done with that, you can also, you know, type in Gotham Chess. It's like the same word, just you have to add
same words.
Yeah. Just
at Gotham Chess. At Gotham Chess. Everywhere that Gotham Chess exists is where you'll find Levy Rosman. We had to show this. One of the big things that happened yesterday, Levy, you mentioned Ludwig as, you know, in many people's eyes, maybe the favorite, the most experienced Pogger. But Boxbox has been pretty bummed because Robert Hess has pretty much fully committed to coaching Ludwig now, and Boxbox was he let it be known on camera that he's not happy about that. Anyway, just thought you.
Wait, why was Robert coaching Boxbox?
He was in the first Pogchamps back in June of 2020, many lifetimes ago.
Well, Robert was, dating 2 Pogchamps participants at the same time and decided to commit fully to Ludwig. Well, what can you do? Box went back to doing what he usually does, which I believe is League of Legends. I'm sorry, we got to talk about format, right? Or are we just getting into the games?
No, we'll talk about the format. The players are split into 4 different groups. You all know that. 3 points for an outright win, 2 points for a win in a tiebreaker, and 1 point for a loss in a tiebreaker. Obviously 0 for losing both games. The players play 2 games. Always, you flip colors and go again with the 10-minute plus 5-second increment. And remember that even players who might start off on the wrong foot, there's a consolation bracket with pretty decent prizes. And that's one of the fun things about the event is you see people continuing to get better. And in the end, winning the consolation bracket kind of feels like winning the whole thing. I mean, to me, if I was the best of the losers, Levy, that might be the greatest thing I've ever accomplished.
What do you mean if you were? I thought that was like long decided. That wasn't even like, as I was saying it, a lot of things went through my head. I didn't even mean that in an insult. I didn't mean to even call you a loser. Just you self-roast so much that I just thought that it would make sense. Danny, I'm sorry that I wasn't trying to even roast. That came out way worse than I intended. I'm very sorry. If you'd like to end the show preemptively, just let me know.
That was great.
Sometimes,
I made a joke on the Twitch Rivals show that Sardosh might be a better chess player than me, and Amon immediately said, "Yeah, actually, I'll take that bet." I was like, "Well, thanks, Amon. Have a lot of faith in me."
Danny, you have GM talent. All right, you just decided to run the best thing that ever happened to chess online. Okay,
I appreciate that.
So you could have been a GM, but why? They don't get paid. Amon's still on Twitch.
Yeah,
so
we're here doing Pogchamps. So
it's just one letter, Danny. It's just one letter difference.
It is just one letter.
It doesn't matter.
I comes before G in the alphabet. Does it? Wait, do I even know my alphabet? Oh, the game started.
No, Danny, it definitely does not.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to follow the players real quick because you and I are just having a good time. Here we go. We got a Queen's Gambit on the board from Crokeyz.
Yep. Do we know? Ooh, so is this an accidental renaissance right here? This Baltic defense, or is this just improvisation? Because this is a very tricky opening, but only if Black is well prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's improvisation because I think a lot of the players learning the London with White, and despite my best efforts to advise against that, I think a lot of the players then face the Queen's Pawn as Black, and as they're learning the game, they're playing the similar developing move in the London, and the difference here, everyone, is of course White can take d5 and probably have a big center advantage, although Crokeyz chooses not to do that. He plays knight f3.
That's actually, I was going to say, a lot of people who learn the Queen's Gambit don't realize the point of the c4 move is to challenge the pawn and
Right.
like to take it if it cannot be recaptured with a pawn, because then you win a bunch of time.
Yep.
So we've seen knight f6 a lot in Pogchamps on move 2, not bishop f5. But
yeah, it would be a similar thing, and we'll highlight that because part of the we do this so we can all get better at chess. It really is an instructive point that a lot of players who even improve in other areas forget this basic point, which is the whole point of the Queen's Gambit is that when you take it, I'm going to get 2 pawns in the center. So if you let me take this pawn for anybody but a pawn recapturing, you're giving me that advantage, and that's just a very good instructive thing to know. Whoa, Cristinini took on b1. She is all in with the aggressive tactics. I like it. I mean, normally you don't take an undeveloped piece, but let's see if we can listen in and see what she's talking about. Is she streaming right now?
Si jugaba eso. Y no me gustaba.
I think she said she didn't like something.
Vale. Vamos a ir pensando ya en lo siguiente. Lo siguiente me gustaría sacar el caballo, darle a abrir esta también. La pregunta es si la abro hasta, desde aquí o hasta aquí.
Agreed.
Porque si abro aquí y él hace esto, yo puedo hacer esto, se nos bloquean las fichas.
So
si
she's
abro
calculating
aquí y él hace esto, yo también podría hacer esto.
Where to move her e-pawn and whether she should move it to e6 or e5. I can be the translator. I can't speak Spanish like as well as I used to, but I can still understand it. So
hey, you could tell me she's saying a lot of different things, and I would be on board. My wife actually speaks fluent Spanish, but that hasn't really ever come up in our marriage. It's a random note. So,
she hasn't taught the kids to like talk with her in Spanish about you.
That's a good idea. Well, our oldest is actually taking Spanish, so they do sometimes converse, and I just, do what I do most of the time, just not pay attention to anybody around the house. Anyway, bishop g5 played, and okay. If black played the move knight e4, this would be a good move, taking advantage of the fact that the knight isn't pinned yet. But that might be a hard move to find. It's an aggressive move for Cristinini to find. I'm just going to call her Cristinini. Is that okay? Because Cristinini sounds like a tongue twister.
I think it's Cristinini.
Cristinini.
I think, but you know what? I'm too afraid of like just laying that down as a claim and being completely wrong.
Okay.
But politicians seem to do it pretty well, but I'm too scared. I think it's Cristinini, but
okay, Cristinini. I'm going to say it the way you just said it. Levy Rosman has dubbed the proper pronunciation. Okay, Crokeyz is obsessed with the Catalan, which on the one hand is kind of interesting because it's not something we've seen in many Pogchamps, and I had one lesson with him, and kind of advised it might not be necessary to maybe do a traditional Queen's Gambit, but he likes it. He loves fianchettoing the bishops. He also plays the dragon as black against e4, so he's a fianchetto girl, and we are in a fianchetto world.
yes, I like g3, bishop g2 very much. It also seems to be the meta at the super GM level nowadays.
Yeah.
I very much have fallen in love with putting my bishops on g2 and g7 in virtually any opening that I'm playing at this point. So, by the way, we should probably take a look at his screen. He just clicked off, but he had so many arrows up, and it's like move 6. It was very interesting.
There. Yeah. We'll see. We'll listen in and enjoy the sweet sounds of a English-Welsh accent.
Just vibe.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I would love if she played 94 here.
Actually lets our knight out, right? Which is pretty good. Unless I'm missing something. That lets our bishop out, which is pretty good. I mean, this knight is always going to a square like that or that. E5, D2. Anyway.
I can just chill here. I mean, I'm vibing right now. People are saying his accent sounds Scottish. I don't know if I agree with that.
Sorry, Danny, can't talk. I'm listening to good music right now.
The Celtic. This is like Celtic and techno had a baby, and then a red bearded man came.
So she can take this pawn, but
Celtic and techno making baby.
Dude, I need to get castled, man. This is monk ass.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's how all of us wish we can play chess. Just hang out, some good beats, some good vapes, and and he's having a good time. I wonder what flavor the vape is. That's what I'm interested. I'm not interested in the chess anymore.
We will ask him that in the interview because we got to ask him something, and that'll be a great question. The flavor. What's the flavor? Okay, E3 is played. Now, this will be interesting whether Crokeyz commits the bishop to the diagonal over here rather than the fianchetto diagonal. I will say this. Cristinini, I'll say Chris. She goes by Chris as well. Chris is new to the game, and so this is a great start for her, right? I think we all know she's the underdog here. Crokeyz is grinding. No denying that. So I think we should point out the positive points of how she's approached the opening. She's developed. She's castled. And if she gets aggressive in the center, black arguably is doing just fine. I mean, you could even consider taking this pawn here.
Yeah, I'm sort of, unless I'm seeing that incorrectly, the machine thinks that white is slightly better. I guess it's because the bishop on g2 is better than the knight on c6, but this is not the IamChess Rapid. This is this is Pogchamps 4. So yeah, I think objectively it's very close to equal. But having said that, the game could be over in the next 5 moves. I mean, someone could
that's the joy
drop
of
a knight into the middle and lose a queen. So
yeah,
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I agree with the way you said that, though, that the engine says white's better. But I felt like you were kind of saying, from a practical point of view, if black started playing aggressive opening moves, this is not, the Champions Chess Tour. This is a Pogchamps event, and I actually feel like her position is pretty good. If she played what are the most natural kind of moves she should be considering right now, to take the pawns and maybe open the center while Crokeyz hasn't castled yet.
Yeah, actually, pawn takes c4 is completely free. So at least from my vantage point. And then maybe the machine gives some advantage to white because of the tripled pawns, but
yeah,
give me quadruple pawns in Pogchamps 4. I mean, I'm not scared.
I'm not scared either. I watched a Levy
complex.
Rosman video one time by Gotham Chess. Have you ever heard of Gotham Chess, Levy Rosman?
When I first started playing, I watched some of his basics. Can't stand the guy, but he makes really good content. So, it's kind of a love-hate.
Content for beginners. But he talked to me about double pawns one time, and we'll see if that becomes an issue here. Knight e7 played allows the double pawns, and we'll see what Chris is thinking about.
Defenderlo por si venía. Es que no quiero que me empiece a hacer como pam, 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 ¿sabes? Sin yo poder hacer absolutamente nada. Entonces...
I do not know what was just said. I'm sorry. My translation skills end when slang begins.
Yeah, do it.
No me gusta dejar al rey tan libre, pero es que no me va a quedar otro remedio. No, me va a venir con la reina. Qué cabrón.
She doesn't want to open her king, but you have to, otherwise you're just losing too much. Oh, no, don't leave the...
No, take the bishop.
Captura el alfil! Can I yell in Spanish?
Venirme con la reina, tío. Claro, quieres liberar al rey, venirme con la reina.
This is an instructive moment in the sense that a lot of players, they properly learn and value king safety, but they should. Okay, very good. That was actually a positive trade for her right there.
Yeah, she deflected his queen off of the diagonal, so it couldn't come to see. Oh my god!
Vale.
That was
Vale.
5-head chess right there.
Vale, indeed. Let's go.
Yeah, and you heard her saying reina, like she was talking about the queen, and so she was talking about the queen coming out. And we'll show what Levy was just saying, because he's totally right. That she saw this and she was worried about this, and even though maybe the check isn't that great, like the recognition of that was actually super good, and so she takes here to deflect the queen. And then takes back. Even if it wasn't for queen g4, trading pieces before your king becomes open is already a very good idea. So bravo, she's on track, and now the position's opening up.
Yeah, that was awesome. The whole thought process there made sense. As you get better at the game, you can kind of evaluate whether you have to be afraid of certain moves or not. Actually, that decision that she just made me go check. When she actually started playing chess, she's played like less than 100 rapid games, and a chunk of those games were back in March, which was the heyday of Pogchamps 3. So I mean, she maybe played 50 games, and solid logic.
Anna reached out to me like a month and a half ago. Chris was actually one of the first people seriously interested, and it was awesome. She's one of the top 10 streamers in Spain, and Spanish-speaking streamers, and she said, like you said, she's been playing chess since probably Pogchamps 3. Kind of had a lot of people getting more interested in the game.
Now is the difficult part, because as the game goes on, the player with the higher rating will be able to make certain trades a little bit better, and then activate their pieces a little bit better. And that pawn on f6 is just brutal,
crippling.
Wow, b5 is a good move though.
B5 is a great move. I think if maybe the only other better move might have been a move like knight d6 to block off the rook and guard the pawn, but either way, white is better, and b5 was a great idea. Here comes the rook down to d7. That's what I was worried about, but as long as we don't get a back rank mate, right? Let's get some endgame technique. No back rank checkmates here.
I think it's pretty likely. I can expect like a rook d8, rook d1, and then the black king is just stranded on g8. But if she then plays h6, I mean,
if she recognizes, she's playing great. I mean, rook c8 defends the pawn. Obviously, bishop b7 and bishop h3 are actually both pretty nasty moves here for Crokeyz.
He's about to play bishop b7.
Yeah, we got him. Man. Am I rolling through the hills of a Scottish
good, right?
Or am I about to hop into a nightclub?
Nightclub.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if there was a soundtrack just playing like from the
she
heavens,
comes across,
from the sky,
we take the
while I
pawn
was
and
running
defend the
through
bishop.
Scottish Glen, again, maybe holding hands with a bearded redheaded man like Crokeyz, I might hear this in the background. Is that weird?
No. I think music allows you to have your own interpretation and your own vision, and you add the vape, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Rook e8 is a good move, but problem is that white is very safe.
Okay.
Taking his time. Yeah, this guy's a grinder. We talked about box.
I don't know, man. I'm not scared. Maybe I should be.
At the top of the show. Oh,
whoa!
Good boy again. If she takes that pawn there. Oh, she did it.
Oh! Oh no.
Double reaction. Here we go.
No.
Look at him pre-moving.
Pero si no puedo mover nada. No, la torre la voy a perder. I wanna cry. Bueno. No está mal. No está mal. He intentado, gente. GG.
It did with a $100 donation toward our goal. Let's get to 2K today, everybody. We're raising money for charity. Rad. Rise above the disorder. Supports mental health. This was a game that kind of went the way we expected, Levy. Obviously, Crokeyz is a beast right now. But I actually feel like Chris played super well there. I mean, I was impressed. Consolation bracket, here we come.
Yep, I think she's got plenty of potential. It's just important not to get discouraged because it's just a total mystery once you get out into a middle game. And he just seemed experienced and kind of knew what to do and knew the thread. And she said, "I want to cry," but she has another game to go. So we've seen upsets happen already. I think we're gonna go for a short break, and then we'll be back with the second game.
Yeah, don't cry for Cristinini just yet. Luckily, she has a coach like Anna Rudolph who will stay super positive with her. And all right, we're gonna be back in just a few moments with Game 2 between Crokeyz and IamCristinini. Pogchamps 4 presented by Coinbase returns in a few.
As I said, I don't normally do that, but just because if I get the chance to take there, it would open up the pawns, but I mean, I guess it's an inaccuracy just because it's never gonna work, right? They just push the pawn like that. Okay, that was not too bad. That was not too bad at all. Let's go. For 2-0, chat. For 2-0. The big 2-0. Alright, this has to be a skip too. Man, that song's trash. At least it's not the song for right now, man. I need to remain calm. No emotional explosions. Maybe we can try the techno stuff again. or drum. Let's do a drum and bass playlist. Little bit of D&B. Right, now we're playing as the black pieces though, and I have no idea what her openings are. So please just play E5, or please play E4 or D4. No move one knight or anything like that. I've only prepared. I literally only have preparation for 2 opening moves. Right. Just start with the knight F3 and I'm dead, man. GG. GG. Probably should not be sharing that knowledge with any spies in the chat, but that's okay. I've got 4 days till my next game. I'll be ready for the spooky openings. I will say one thing, chat, though. After our awful games earlier today, I was able to think a little bit in that match. I got my brain above level 0, which is honestly progress over the rest of our game.
Pogchamps 4 is presented by Coinbase. Whether you're looking to make your first crypto purchase or you're an experienced trader, Coinbase has you covered. Earn crypto by learning about crypto with Coinbase Earn. Power up your trading with Coinbase's advanced features, get exclusive rewards when you spend with Coinbase Card, and much more. Learn more at coinbase.com/chess.
Man, can I just say, I don't know that Coinbase has ever looked sexier. Our video team, I'm just going to give a shameless plug to the Chess.com video team for making that look amazing and makes me want to go learn and earn over on Coinbase.com. Obviously, like we said, you can go to Coinbase.com/chess, get $5 in Bitcoin when you sign up. $5 in Bitcoin is actually a lot of Bitcoin from what I hear these days, Levy. Do you crypto?
Hell yeah, crypto.
You
I'm on
crypto?
Coinbase right now.
Man, you
yes,
crypto? All right, I'm crypto. I
would show the chat, but then I would leak my portfolio balance and I might lose a few subscribers. So
speaking of showing chat, so at the break, I just literally went to eternal.gg, used the company credit card. Don't zoom in on that. Don't tell the company either. Bought myself a little pre-order Pogchamps 4 collectible. I legit did that at the break. I have no idea what it's in for, but like I said, the eternal.gg looks really cool, so I did it, and I'm super pumped for my pack.
Listen,
apparently,
Coinbase. Just one more thing before we start, blending all the sponsor plugs. I mean, crypto was always totally fascinating. I was around as they begin the second game. I was around in the world of crypto when Circle was a thing. And then Coinbase took over, and they've had some bumps and bruises, but man, they are really the industry standard. They seem to be awesome, and they really just figure out any problems, and so love them.
And I can confirm that that wasn't just a made up plug by Levy. He was literally using the Coinbase app at the break, and so if you're not using Coinbase to engage and trade your crypto, you're making a mistake. Also, I was just informed that I'm not the only one who bought a pre-order pack of the Pogchamps 4 collectibles. Apparently, they've already sold 10K, and the pre-orders have been live for half an hour. So a lot of people are jumping in line to get their collectible moments here for Pogchamps 4, and that's cool. Good for them. That whole sponsor shout-out became one, so we love them both. Thank you to both Coinbase and Eternal for your support of the event. We have bishop on b5, Levy. There's a bishop on b5. There is a bishop on b5.
I thought there was maybe a knight on f3 and a knight on c6, and I thought we were going for the Rossalimo variation, very, very common. But this is the expedited Rossalimo. Is that an orange highlight?
Dude, Did you know you do that on Play Now? Here, look what you can do. You hold Alt, you can hold Control, you can hold Shift. I can do that with arrows. I can do it with arrows. I can do anything I want now. It's like visual. Oh, you know what else I can do? Levy, have you seen this? Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard of Levy Rosman, Gotham Chess? Did you know that he is now a face on Chess.com's chessboard?
I did not.
What's your favorite square,
Oh my
Levy?
God.
Levy, what's your favorite square?
What's my favorite square? I didn't prepare for this interview. C6, I guess. C6.
Which one did you say? C6?
C6, yeah.
Oh, the Carol Khan square. So I was actually ESP there. I was psychically in tune already. Everyone knows my favorite square, the OMG spot over here.
That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, you can do that too. All you got to do is hold the letter E over the chessboard, and you can do anything you want. Also, if you just want to do things
for
quickly,
premium members, or is that for anybody?
Honestly, I don't even know these days what it is. Boom goes the dynamite on C4.
Damn. All right. Well, if it's for premium members, there's my link in the chat. You know what to do. Get all these features.
If you are going to go premium right now, do it via the Gotham Chess link. Send your affiliate support back to Gotham. That was hilarious.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, this
bad
was
news,
not
Levy.
planned. I actually.
Bad news. They're for anyone. So you don't need to go premium with Gotham Chess to have access. Sorry.
Yes. Well, this was not a pre-planned ad routine. Otherwise, it would have been absolutely genius. You see, I'm still a boomer. I'm still on chess.com/live.
Yeah.
And they warned me today that you guys are, by the end of the year, it's going to be done. You know, I feel like the guy who still has the Verizon flip phone.
Dude.
And
hey, I'm the reason it still exists. You're talking to the #1 boomer. If this boomer wasn't at the helm of the chess ship, they would have got rid of live a long time ago. And I'm like, no, it's not ready. So full disclosure, the Play server is actually still in beta a little bit, but 90% of our users are already using the new Play. In fact, most of the people who use Live Levy are guys like us because we've already been using it for years. So,
yep. Yeah, it's always the titled players gatekeeping the rest of society, trying to, you know, advance and
leave it to chess players to hold the world back, huh?
Oh, absolutely. By the way, we got like a great game on the board.
This is fantastic chess right here.
I'm proud of them.
Yeah. So, jokes aside, we started with this fun Bishop B5 idea, which is a good developing move. Like Levy said, it's a Rossalimo, and that's kind of what we got: an awkward transposition into a Rossalimo. Bishop G4 is a good developing move, but Chris just gets the bishop pair, and now Crokeyz is back in a dragon development. I know Chris is the newer player, but her position is better at this point.
Danny, on move 4, the players were still following the game. Martinez Alcantara versus Pragnananda. All right, I will have you know they are prepared. All right.
No tengo ni idea, pero es una casilla segura.
Pragnananda, I love
Vale,
it.
¿por qué quieres hacer eso? ¿Por qué no lo has movido aquí? Vale, para que no te lo pille
I'm
yo.
sure that's what she was saying too.
¿Por qué
She
lo has
was
dejado
like,
ahí?
Yes.
Obviously, this is how Prague played it. So
Nos vamos a enrocar
repeat.
en largo y sacamos la torre. Porque vamos a ir a por esto.
Wow.
Enrocas en
Dude.
corto, vale, perfecto.
Look at the castle's long.
Ok,
Aggressive chess. Let's go.
Let's go party, ¿no? Vamos a empezar la fiesta a ver qué hay por aquí. Vamos a empezar a atacar ya. Podría mover esto y haría esto y yo no podría contraatacar de ninguna forma. Esto lo podría hacer, pero no quiero porque perdería el alfil. Podría hacer esto, lo perdería totalmente. De hecho, es que ni ganaría, ni aun con la reina ganaría. La otra cosa que puedo hacer es sacar la torre y empezar a ayudar con la torre. La voy a sacar. Vale, otra cosa que puedo hacer también es mover esto. No, pero es que me gusta que defienda. No quiero moverlo porque tiene la función de defender. Y si lo muevo aquí me va a pillar esto.
I
Aunque
wonder
yo
how
lo
long
pillo
it would
con
take
esto.
me to learn to speak Spanish just from watching her stream and talk about chess, because it's actually a fair battleground where I understand enough about chess that I'm already starting to pick up common words. I mean, I know most of the things I say are complete BS on these shows. I do have a PhD in BS, but I was serious about that. Like, that would be an interesting human experiment. How long will it take for Danny to learn Spanish?
Yeah, I understood like 90%. It's just hard to translate live because the audio when you're on Zoom cuts in and out. So I don't know if I start talking and then she was just trying to figure out whether she was gonna take the knight. She doesn't like to lose bishops. So she doesn't like bishop takes knight, which is actually very good for a beginner because a lot of beginners are like, haha, bishop can take horse. Bishop must take horse. And then that's like the end of the thought process.
Right.
But she's looking to create an attack. It's just hard to do. But if knight d5 is obviously like, it's the computer hates it because I think knight d4 is a fork.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the move that wins a piece, actually. But okay, Crokeyz may not see that. But sorry, continue your point. It was a good one, yeah.
No, a lot of the analysis, like for a lot of the beginners watching, besides the memes on not understanding what she's saying or calling Crokey Irish, this seems to be like 90% of the chat at the moment. It's very important to like look what your opponent wants too, because she never really did that, and you want moves not to surprise you. So a move like knight d4, knight e5, you realize they attack your queen. So you need to consider both those moves. He might see it because now his knight's going to be hanging.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be one of those unfortunate circumstances for Chris in that she kind of forces him to come up with the move, and not taking any credit away from Crokeyz, but yeah, right on cue, he sees it. And it's funny. What Levy said is really true, though. Even though in this position, the best thing for her to do probably was just to eliminate that knight and avoid all these tactics. She didn't want to do it for good reason, because normally giving up a bishop for a knight is a wasted trade. But she's going to have a lot of positive things to build on this, and we know that she'll be working with Anna for the next couple weeks. And Anna Rudolph is pretty much coaching half the Pogchamps field because she's a beast. That's what she does. Like you said, she's giving like private masterclass recorded video lessons for the Pogchamps participants.
Yep. Anna's a gangster. We spoke about it. She's like she's going to become the national trainer of all creators of Spain, which the Spanish speaking audience on Twitch is pretty big. And she
seriously
realized in coaching Rubius like that it's pretty big. It's not like, you still got to master the YouTube algorithm and everything, but she makes a lot of content now in Spanish.
There are other coaches too. Quick shout out to all of them. Everyone who's working hard with the streamers. It's a lot of fun because some of those lessons don't happen on stream, right? It's a lot of fun to do collabs and, people kind of get to know each other. But a lot of the coaching for Pogchamps participants is not necessarily streamed. Like my secret session with Jimmy yesterday. Ludwig got away with one. I wanted Beast to beat Ludwig so bad. I hope he's watching.
He did, man. He did.
Actually, I love Ludwig.
I think he took.
But yeah.
No, Ludwig's awesome. But I think Jimmy took about 6 months off his life in that match. So
it was so
I don't know if
great.
it's a good thing or a bad thing, but man, there's a lot of analysis on the screen of Crokeyz. We should pop in.
Let's do it. See what he's thinking about.
He's really scared of bishop takes pawn.
Look at those arrows.
I don't know. Take. Queen out. Take with the king, probably.
Tempo. Higher.
Then I can, my knight is here. I can take this pawn with the bishop, and I'm in with the queen. That I might be about to throw the game, but I'm taking this bishop. Why are you playing chess if you're not doing this? You've got to take this piece.
I like that attitude.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
This is funny because it really is just a free bishop, but he is very scared of the fork.
Because my bishop and my queen are looking in, right? There's no pawn move, I don't think.
He's taking his time though. I like that too. That is a
the hardest part about calculation is you don't know the final step, which is evaluate. So he's very uncertain, but the final step is, am I better, am I worse? And then I make the move.
Okay.
So
is there a video anywhere where people can learn how to calculate?
It's actually funny. I understand that was like a volleyball setup, and I'm supposed to be like my videos, but I think so. I have a video, but it's something you can watch in a video and convince yourself you can do. And the first game you play after watching the video, you still hang your queen.
It's so funny. I totally agree with that. And as someone who's transitioned fully to obviously, running a chess company, but occasionally I get to be a chess teacher, like for Pogchamps. And a lot of things I say sometimes in those lessons, Levy, I'm like, yeah, that was a really good piece of advice. Even from me, that was a good piece of advice. And then I remember, but when I play, it's really hard to follow that. It's really hard to do, even though I know it's the right principles of how to calculate, how to discern between the good and bad moves, and how to eliminate things, and like you said, evaluate at the end of a line. But it's easier said than done. So.
Yeah, and sometimes you legitimately don't know. No human can tell if a position is 0.5 or 0.2. It's just, and the grandmasters do it much more consistently and much more accurately, and that's what makes the levels in chess. And computers, beyond that, are just so good at playing moves that look like they do nothing and yet just control the board for 5 to 10 moves. So, Chris is drawing an arrow from every pawn. I'm mildly concerned.
La reina aquí no puede
what's
hacer
going
nada
on
si
here.
pasa.
What's crazy is it's likely not going to be seen by Crokeyz. He'll probably take back the bishop on a fate with the king, but there actually is a crazy checkmate. Okay, he did take back the bishop, but there's some crazy attacking ideas right now against the white king, but
Podemos
we'll see if she defends.
No va a venir porque me la voy a comer. Es que no va a venir, vale, sacamos. Es que no vas a venir.
Hey. Nope.
No vas a venir.
That's a good move from Chris. I mean, forget about the fact that black has a mating net. That's a very good move, and Crokeyz likely is not going to see the most forcing continuation here.
No, but luckily for him, even queen a2 is probably just very good. But the game could get very interesting if her king starts running to d2, e2, f1, her attack looks good, but the rook on a8 will cover anything on the back rank, unfortunately. But maybe she gets to b7? I don't know.
For those who keep looking at the eval bar, the evil eval bar saying a forced mate, I'll just show you, of course, it was this move, bishop takes b2, and after king takes, you can play queen a3 check, and then when the king goes, you actually flip over this way. So kind of a fun little mating net that was a little bit unnecessary, and as Levy said, just taking the a-pawn is pretty good.
Yeah, bishop b2 is like, I don't know, 2% chance of happening in games. Even like, I think their minimum elo should be 1600 to see this move.
This is bad for us.
Yeah.
Unless I seriously don't know anything about this game, I think there's no.
Like Levy said,
no entry
she can give this check, and she might, but as long as she gets the king out, this game is not over yet, because she's created a really good possibility with this battery of the queen and rook.
We're already attacking.
Hold on, Danny, we're vaping.
We're vaping.
That's a big pull. Wait, is he still pulling, or is he just holding it there? Oh my god. That was like a 30-second inhale. Oh my gosh.
The commentary on, I mean, that's a whole nother video series coming out.
Like, I don't even know if this pin is good, man.
Look at that. He wants the
I don't know if it
bishop.
gives up checkmate, but whatever.
Wait, does he realize the bishop is
Oh my
not
god, he's gonna play bishop h6?
The bishop is not protected there.
He played it!
He plays that move.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is...
She could just take it!
He just forced her to see maybe a winning move. Let's get the double look.
Okay, she sees that. She's trying the arrow.
No.
I did not want to play.
No me puedes atacar con nada. No puede atacar, no puede atacar, no puede, no puede, no puede, no puede, no puede.
You're gonna take. Oh, she did it!
Can happen.
Oh my god.
Oh. I talked myself out. Oh my god. What am I talking? What am I doing?
Brutal. And you know what's crazy?
What did I just do?
What?
Now everything changes. So now the emotions that are going through, he's like, oh my God, I choked. This game is over. This game's over. I'm dead lost. Now she might be panicking. She's like, wait, I might be winning.
Like,
what?
I might win this. I might win this game. Oh, she is. You can see her. She's like,
she's freaking out. So
freaking out.
And she still can lose. Like if she plays rook d2 to try to double rooks and mate on e8, she gets mated on a1. I mean, it's this is nuts.
Man.
What a crazy game.
Don't
and
call
the machine
for
is
it.
just saying it's equal.
Don't call for it. You know what happens in Pogchamps. Every time we suggest ideas like that, it's like it's spoken into existence. No, you're right. Despite that blunder, she's still, I mean, one wrong move away from just getting mated herself still. So this is wild.
Yep.
No tengo alfiles. Si pongo esto ahí me va a comer la reina y a tomar por culo. No lo hay. Hay jaque mate en 2, creo, pero no me lo va a dejar. Vale, vamos a bailar con esta. Vamos a subirlo aquí, que en principio no hay ningún problema. Y vamos a preparar esta. Vamos a preparar esto. Que sea lo que Dios quiera. Hemos venido a triunfar, tío, sin miedo al éxito.
Man, what a move by her.
Si me deja moverlo
Rookie
aquí,
7.
tengo la partida hecha.
Dude, she sees the double rooks
No sé lo que va a
idea.
hacer con la reina.
5-head.
Yeah, and she realized her king is safe.
Esto no lo va a tocar.
Wow.
I'll win this stupid goddamn game.
Yeah. Crokeyz has been a lot more talkative since he blundered. I think he's a little frustrated with himself.
Yup. Danny, you lied.
What'd I say? Oh, about him being talkative? He was.
Yeah.
I could see it. Dude. Chris is playing like a boss. Rookie 1. If you listen very closely, chat, you can hear the excited squeals of Anna Rudolph from across the globe.
I'm really confused why the engine hated Queen C3 and what it wanted instead. I have like legitimately no idea. It went from equal to just completely winning for white, but isn't the idea to just run the king anyway? Like what were you supposed to do?
I have no idea. I agree. It looks...
Yeah, I don't know. Legitimately clueless. I have no idea what's the difference.
But he's going to keep
Queen
checking,
B4?
which is a good idea. Maybe he sees that he can bail out with a draw. I mean, Matt's strategy, right? The meta game is all he needs is a half point. Uh-oh. And the fact that she went there worries me. She doesn't realize she can move the king to E2 and get out.
Does she know the repetition rule?
I don't know.
Es que vamos a hacer lo mismo. O sea, ¿hay algún máximo de veces que no se puede hacer ya lo mismo?
I can't tell if what she just said is explaining the rule, but she needs to run to the king side. That's what she needs to do now.
Yep.
Vamos, tío, un misclick, lo que sea, un misclick, amigo. Un movimiento y le gano. Es que si subo esta torre, me pilla la torre. Le pillo la torre y es jaque mate. No tiene dónde ir. No tiene dónde ir. Es jaque mate, tío.
She knows? She knows.
Sí, no. Sí, es jaque mate. Es que no tiene nada. No puede mover el rey.
She's right.
Subo.
Okay, he gives a different check anyway, it looks like.
¡Vamos!
Moving his queen to a different square.
¡Tío, déjame en paz! ¡Oh! ¿Podría mover este también aquí?
Oh, man.
Venga, tío, llévatelo. Llévate el peón y déjame ya tranquila. Sí, llévate el peón. Otra vez estaremos en las mismas. Tío, no me lo creo. No me lo creo por el puto gallo de los cojones.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I don't know much Spanish, but I know what cojones means.
Dude, she's walking her king the wrong way. He's going back to the queen side. She's gonna get mated.
I don't know how I get back here, man.
Well, lucky for him, he just has to keep checking.
Don't stop trying to see your eyes.
Danny, I have a theory. I think he's gonna check her with the knight. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, if she goes to the right square, she's gonna be winning, but...
This is so scary. Because when you coordinate your queen and knight incorrectly, you could just lose your knight.
Yep.
And now I think c4 check is winning for black. Must be. But does he see that?
c4 check would be huge.
Because you can't check with the queen anymore. That's the problem.
Acaba con tu sufrimiento. Deja nada, tío. Acaba con tu sufrimiento.
Oh, Danny has 17 seconds.
Oh my god. Where have we been?
He has no time. He has to make a move.
Holy. This would be the wildest tiebreaker. Does he realize?
I don't think so.
Somebody yell at Crokeyz. Oh, he moved. But he didn't give a check. Oh my god, she has mate on e8.
Oh, she thinks she's in check. She thinks she's in check.
Oh my gosh.
She thinks that she... Oh no. Oh no.
He gets the rook. He's gonna win now. And he suddenly woke up to his clock. Look at him almost pre-moving. Oh my god, she had mate on the board. She puts her king on the wrong square. Oh my god, what's going on here? It's mate.
Oh, it's mate. He hung his queen.
He hung his queen. She can take it. She doesn't see it. Oh my god. He found a way to win the rook. He found a way to win the rook. This is so crazy. God. Now I want to cry.
Oh no.
¡A comerme la reina! ¡No! ¡Me quiero morir! ¡No! ¡No, tío! ¡Dios, mátame! ¡Me quiero morir ahora mismo! Todo mal.
I mean, she's saying she wants to die.
Todo mal, todo
it's
mal,
a slight
todo
upgrade
mal,
from
Dios.
last time.
Oh my gosh, that was... I don't know how we choose the play of the game there, but so many moments. We were watching them, the eval bar is going crazy. Both sides
Danny,
Danny,
king g5, king f6, queen g7, mate.
Dude, if she walks the king up and...
Danny, if that happens, 100 gifted subs to Chess.com. I will do it. 100 gifted subs. If f6, queen g7, or king f6, queen g7, 100 gifted subs. Call your friends. Oh my god, it's so close to not happening, though.
It's a safe bet for you. There's no way he doesn't give one more check and it's over.
No. Damn. I'm so sad, Danny.
I'm sad. That was wild. I think the craziest moment was when she borderline pre-moved her king because she thought she was in check, or she thought she was gonna flag him. One or the other. She was aware of the clock, and that's where it slipped away.
Ay.
Wow, what a wild way to start the day today. Music took a weird tune.
It's made in 2? 1?
He's on track.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
That's how we feel too.
Yeah, that's how we feel too. That was a 2-0 score in the end for Crokeyz, the person who we knew was the heavy favorite. But that did not go down the way we thought it would. And on that note, let's jump right back to the eternal play of the game, because man, oh man, was it interesting. Levy, I'm going to let you take us through it, because I think you recognized what was going on. In this position, right, C4, that could have been boom goes the dynamite, right?
Yeah. I knew when the king moved to D1 that I had a bad feeling he was going to play knight C3 check, because it's just your human instinct. But yeah, queen and knights don't coordinate that well when it's so close range. And he had to go C4, and C4 leads the white king out either into the center or to take the pawn and open up black's rook, which is just not something you're thinking about. And he didn't, and she just thought that she was getting checked, and rook E8 is mate. Rook E8 is mate.
He took the pawn, and this was our play of the game right here. You see the evil eval bar doing what it does, popping up the board. And I think, Levy, I think it was less that she thought it was check. I think she saw his clock and just was trying to, like, flag him. I think she was like, oh my God, I'm going to win on time. And this was her opportunity for a checkmate in 2. And unfortunately for Chris, she doesn't find it. Instead, she moves the king. And from there on out, I mean, honestly, we could call a million others. There was a million checkmates. Another blunder right here. It was wild.
Oh my God, yeah. And she saw it. She knew. She kept saying after she made the move that she missed that the queen could take the queen. So she saw it.
Well, I think she was in full blitz mode because of his time, and ultimately that'll be experience that she gets, and overall that'll pay off in future Pogchamps. So, well, as she gets more experience, remind the fans that was our eternal play of the game, and you need to be taking part in the experience of signing up at eternal.gg. If you do so, all you have to do is type eternal in the chat to nominate a moment. So if you think that moment deserved to be eternalized, type eternal in the chat right now. The play of the game that receives the most votes will be turned into a digital collectible and dropped in the collectible pack coming out on September 12th, the one that I just purchased. I'm all over it, along with a lot of other people. And let's also remind everybody that starting today, August 31st, you can pre-order the Pogchamps Forward Pack on that note, just as I did. There's already been more than 10K sales. It's going like crazy. That was a wild moment. Sign up now with your Twitch account. I literally went to eternal.gg. I know this is crazy, Levy. I'm telling you, it's so easy. Everybody should do it. All you do is go to eternal.gg, and then you can connect your Twitch account with one click. So the fact that it's that easy is why they're winning. It's easy.
Yeah, this website is sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. It's funny, cards made such a nostalgic return, you know, because I remember back in the day getting my Yu-Gi-Oh box and trying to draw until I got Rainbow Dragon and crying because I didn't even get any, like.
Were you a Pokemon kid?
I played Pokemon video games, but I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, okay. So you were one of the weird ones.
Well, that was, I mean, we didn't even need the intro to that. I mean, we already knew that, but.
All right.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere, everyone. More ahead. We're going to have interviews with the players. We got another match coming up. Wild stuff. All right. Pogchamps 4, presented by Coinbase, continues after this short break.
Was that not like a really good move? Like, there's so much free shit. I can get this too for free. Like, realistically, I want to get this up. Check out F6. Yeah, I can, but then the pawn just takes. That's the right move, though? I guess that's whatever. I feel like both moves were fine. I guess that's just a quicker checkmate. They both would have done the same thing, no? Like, it would have done the same exact thing. I guess that's because I'm putting him in check. That's the only reason why it's better. Like, realistically, I take this with this, right? Okay. What's the king can't take that. I guess the queen could... Oh, wait, the king could move here. I guess that's how it makes sense. The king can move here and escape. The rook is hanging. What does a hanging rook mean? What does that mean? unprotected. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even see that. So I have to get him in check so the queen can't move. That makes sense. See, that's why I'm bad at chess. I didn't even see that the queen was gonna take that. That's insane. I'm gonna lose. GG. I can't do any more of these puzzles either. Guess I just wait. They said we were gonna start 15 minutes ago. I've already drank all my tea. Yeah, I'm playing against Rubius. I could make more tea. Tea is good. I think I'll just wait though. I don't want to miss it. You should wait.
We're back with what's going to be a special interview here. We've got everybody on the call, including Pablo Lafuente from Chess.com. Pablo, you're a grandmaster, so you're uniquely qualified to translate some chess here on Pogchamps.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I've been following the game, so yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start with a question for Chris. Then going through you, Pablo. Did you realize that you were this close to winning in that last game? You actually had checkmate on the board there. Okay, so you're nodding. You already understood the question. It's okay. I'm not saying that to feel bad. I'm saying that to feel encouraged. You played fantastic chess today.
Thank you. I will answer in Spanish, but I understand everything, so it's okay, Pablo. Quiero llorar. I want to cry right now. So, en cuanto moví la ficha mala, me di cuenta de cuál era la jugada y dije, no, de hecho creo que se puede ver incluso en mi expresión que me di cuenta al momento que no era eso lo que tenía que hacer y a raíz de ahí ya el mental se me fue totalmente y ya nada.
Yeah, she says that as soon as she moved actually the wrong piece, she realized that we can all see it on her stream, and that from that point onwards, like mentally, she went downhill, and she couldn't really recover.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, Crokeyz. I was when you made the blunder on h6. What was the mindset? Was the mindset, oh my God, I gotta not lose? Because it seemed like you were still playing for like a win. You kept attacking the king. And at what point did you realize that you had blundered? Because was it the time? When did it happen for you?
I didn't realize until she took the queen. I don't know why. I thought I was setting up a pin. I completely forgot the rules of chess in the middle of the game. and I was just like, I for some reason I thought the queen could not take my bishop. I thought I was setting up a pin, and then I couldn't believe it when the queen took my bishop, and I was just panic mode. So I had a couple of like moves previously. I'd like tried to prepare for an attack on her king, and I just thought, okay, well, I'll just have to continue with that now. And then it was horrific. Worst game of chess I've ever played, and until a few days from now. Yeah, maybe. I was completely panicked, just trying to find. I don't know what I did in the last like 30 moves. I'm just moving my queen around, trying to find checks, trying to find the queen back, trying to be able to bring the queen back to defend, because I saw that the rooks were coming in, the queen was coming in, and I couldn't focus. I was just making checks, trying to maneuver my queen a wee bit, and yeah, it was rough.
But Chris, back to you. We know this is your Pogchamps debut, right? Were you nervous for your first match here? Barry?
Sí, estaba muy nerviosa, muy nerviosa, pero nada más empezar la primera partida, se me pasaron los nervios y me he empezado a divertir mucho. Me he divertido mucho, lo he disfrutado y me he relajado más, pero 5 minutos antes de empezar estaba muy nerviosa, mucho.
Yeah, she says that just 5 minutes before the game started, she was extremely nervous. But as soon as the game actually started, she relaxed and she actually got into it and enjoyed it. So it was a very good experience.
Well, I'll give one more to Chris and then throw it to Levy to close us out. But Chris, we know you've been working hard with Anna, and she's amazing. So can you tell us a little bit of your plans for the next couple of weeks? Lots of chess with Coach Rudolph, and how has it been to work with the one and only Anna Chess here to get ready for Pogchamps?
Trabajar con Ana ha sido increíble. Es una persona que sabe enseñar muy bien, se explica muy bien, te enseña todas las jugadas. De hecho, ella ya había estudiado un poco a Crokeyz, creo que lo he pronunciado bien, perdón si no lo he pronunciado bien. Y ya me ha dicho, este chico suele mover aquí. Entonces, ya habíamos estudiado un poco sus jugadas, pero igualmente ella me ha dicho que la fase de grupos me la tome como un entrenamiento, porque evidentemente hace un mes solo que juego a ajedrez y me ha dicho, tú tómatela como un entrenamiento porque hay pocas posibilidades de que ganes, entonces céntrate en el loser break, que ahí sí que tienes posibilidades de ganar.
Okay, I will try to remember everything. Otherwise, I'm gonna
do your best.
So first of all, she says that Anna is incredibly. It's just gifted as a teacher. The way she explains things and how she make it very didactic, and so she's very happy about that. And also, she says that Anna had been actually prepared for this particular match. So actually, Anna prepared against her opponent for today. So it was very professionally done. So yeah, and I think that's it. I don't remember if you said anything else.
Awesome.
Sí, que como que me ha preparado más bien para el loser bracket, más que otra cosa, porque hace muy poco que juego.
Yeah, and Anna also told her that I mean, not to have very high expectations for this match. Certainly, she will get her chances at the next the losers, like the consolation bracket. So yeah, just to go relax and enjoy the opportunity, but not to put so much pressure on her.
Makes sense. Danny, I don't know if we have time for one more question, but I was going to ask both of the players. We can start with Crokeyz, and then we can ask Chris also. I'm just curious, what is chess like in both of your countries? Like, even from an early age, were you playing chess, or is it something that you got into as adults, and then your resources? We know for Chris it's Anna, but I'm curious to hear from both. So we can start with Crokeyz.
I played like a little bit when I was a lot younger, just with like brothers and family, and played a little bit of chess then, but I hadn't really played since then until this year. It's always been something I wanted to learn, but I knew it's like a huge time sink, isn't it? So to kind of get across the first hurdle has always been a struggle, but now that I've started learning it, I'll definitely be continuing to play after.
Nice.
And just one thing, Levi and Danny, if I can add, that I remember now that I forgot to say that Cristinini mentioned it. She only started playing a month ago, which is absolutely incredible what she's been doing now. So yeah, just. Yeah.
Yo, por mi parte, me enseñó mi padre cuando era pequeña algunos movimientos, pero no profundizamos mucho más. Yo era muy pequeña, tampoco le presté mucho interés. Y no ha sido hasta que salió la serie de Gambito de Dama que, bueno, pues en mi círculo se hizo un poco más conocido, el interés iba creciendo un poco, pues que mostré interés. Y ahí conocí a Ana y ya me habló sobre Pogchamps y todos los torneos y me dijo, yo te voy a ayudar, y dije, para adentro. Y cuando descubrí todo el mundo me fascinó, o sea, me gustan mucho y voy a seguir aprendiendo más.
Well, she says that her father taught her how to play, but it wasn't until Queen's Gambit came around that was what actually triggered her interest. And she's actually very happy, not only with the game itself, but also with the community. So she's very eager to continue playing.
Well, this has been great. Thank you so much to both of you. Crokeyz, obviously, congratulations, and Chris as well. A great match, and can't wait to see where this event goes. And Pablo, you're a pretty good translator. You should consider doing it for a living, maybe for a chess company. So anyway, thank you all, and have a good rest of your day. We'll let you get to it.
All right, thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Bye. But as they sign out, we sign on to reminding the community that we're raising money for Rise Above the Disorder. Remember, this is an amazing cause. So many people struggle with mental health issues, and usually what deters them from getting the help they need is access and affordability. And so they provide the support for people to get the help they need for free. It's a super amazing cause. You can use the command RAD, use the command donate, click the button, no excuses, no matter where you are. Chess TV, if you're watching there's a button below the player. Twitch, YouTube, everywhere. We really appreciate your support. Still hopeful that we might get to 2,000 on the day. I'm calling it out there. We might have a great run here in this last round. I hope you guys and gals can all jump in. Levy, we need to jump really quick, I think, to a break, and when we come back, we will have the second match of the day with Punz versus Rubius. Don't go anywhere, all you poggers out there. We'll be right back with Pogchamps 4, presented by Coinbase.
They gave me a link. Hold on. I will click link. Okay. Oh, this tea is way too hot to drink right now. Nope. No, don't want to burn my tongue. No thanks. I'm waiting. And you didn't have to do anything, okay? I don't know if I think I'm in the right spot. I clicked the link they gave me. And I made tea. Back in 2, then game time. All right, sounds good. Do you guys see the MCC Twitter? They announced next MCC on the 18th. No, we're losing today, probably. Man, there's been almost 10 million games played. There's 200,000 people playing right now on this website. That's insane. I don't know why my name has a Canadian flag. That's a great question. I'm not Canadian, but maybe like when I first made my account, like I had a VPN on and I was like in Canada, like IP or something. I don't know, but I'm definitely not in Canada. You can change it. It's kind of funny though. What's up, Sneak? I do say some words with a Canadian accent though, like when I say, like sometimes when I say house, about, and room, like they kind of like sound a little bit Canadian-esque. Yo, thanks for the raid, Anna, Pog. Thank you guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm ready to lose this chess match. I have my tea ready. It's hot right now. I can't sip on it yet. I don't want to burn my tongue. But we wait. Welcome, Raiders. Terrible.
Hey, my name is Darshan, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about mental health. Taking care of my own mental health has probably been the biggest improvement to my quality of life. So today I wanted to highlight an organization named RAD who's been doing a great job of helping people with their mental health. With just $30, you could save someone 1 week of therapy. And so any amount that you could donate would be a great help to RAD, and I think that they're doing a wonderful thing.
And we're back here, reminding everyone more amazing reasons to donate to our charity. Also more amazing reasons for our players to play. There's a lot of cash on the line. That's, I mean, pretty decent decent payday for playing an event for a few hours total chess. And each group stage
for some of
gets
them.
2K. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I said for some of them. I mean, some of them will only play a few hours, but some might go all the way. They'll play like 10 hours, but you know, 20 grand for about 10 hours of chess. Yeah, it's not so bad.
Not too bad. Plus the content. The content is fun. We see Rubius just went live. He's usually rocking somewhere between 30 and 50K viewers over there. A lot of people tuning in to see the /1 streamer in Spain. Number 3 most followed channel on Twitch overall, if you didn't know that about Rubius. Then you got Punz. I think he's a Minecrafter / variety streamer. And he's ready to play too. He's been live for a little bit, doing some training, doing some puzzles. So this will be fun to get the two of them going. It looks like the game has begun, and I will bring it up right here.
Yeah. So what is the Rubius opening repertoire? It looks it's a Scandi looking like.
Yeah,
like a Scandi.
Scandi. He plays the Scandi.
Men. Vale, ¿cuál es tu plan, hermano?
Hi guys, it's me, John.
Contame. Bueno, le voy a ver, bueno, le puedo... Es que me gustaría... Voy a defender este peor y ya está. Voy a tener un centro fuerte.
Big center.
Y a chuparla.
Go home.
Yeah. Strong center.
Ahora intento acabar con él, ¿eh?
Centro fuerte.
You asked in our pre-hype content
Me está haciendo un opening.
how Rubius had improved over the last few months. I can tell you, man, even though he lost that first match on day 1, 0-2, he played amazing. The first game he had against Crokeyz, he was winning, and then a single blunder lost it. But he played really well against Crokeyz, and he looks like he's doing good here.
It's fascinating how players who come back to chess at different times of their life end up sticking to the game, because ultimately that's like one factor that is different for everyone. We can all put in 6 hours, but my 6 hours will be different than your 6 hours. So yeah, I mean, Crokeyz is clearly something is sticking very, very well like a sponge. It was one of the reasons, like Michelle recently celebrated hitting 1,000, and I saw some people being like, why are we celebrating this? And I mean, a lot of people go through the exact same thing. I mean, some people can get to 1,000 in a month of playing, and some people, it takes them a long time. And I mean, as long as you're a positive person in the community and spreading chess to many people, we gotta support you too. I don't know if we have eyes on Punz, but
I think we do.
Oh, there we go.
Doesn't seem too talkative right now, but we'll listen in. Ooh. Gotcha. Ooh. Ooh. That's what's set.
Okay.
Playing chess. Get the rest. Levy, you're the best. I want to be on one of your videos. Ooh, sorry, that came out.
Oh,
I thought he's gonna get a free pawn here. I don't like that.
Dude, did you think that was part of the song?
No, I just vaguely heard noises because I can't fully hear you, like, because we're on
not
Zoom.
giving you a free pawn.
So I heard the beats and I just heard you talking in the background, and then I was like, wait, he's rapping.
I don't know if I want to trade another horse too. Like, I could theoretically move here and then take a bishop. But I don't feel like, I think that's just a bad idea.
Oh my gosh. Zoom is crazy. Zoom is crazy.
I'm
You were
down.
cutting
I'm
in and
stacking
out.
those pawns here anyways. I'm down to get that out of the way. I'll trade a pawn.
Yeah, girl. Let me show you some chess over here. That like I wanna do some chess mood music, like Marvin Gaye. What would that sound like? By the way, this chess is fantastic right now.
Damn it, I don't like
that
this
EL
now.
bar.
I want to move my thing here.
Move his thing there.
Sometimes it's good to move your thing there, and sometimes you don't. That's just inappropriate. So in this case, completely appropriate. And yeah, Danny, as you said, the eval bar is vibing. Like this is a Pogchamps record. Borderline equality after 12 moves. I mean, I'm loving it.
Yep. Yep. That's what
But
I was
black
gonna
is
say,
better
is
after
that the
queen
eval bar
b6.
is 50 cent. Is 50 cent still a
plays
thing?
it.
Is he ever referenced in any form of pop culture ever?
He might be. Yeah, he might be. I don't know who's canceled and not, so you have to be very careful.
I should be careful, right? Because if I talk about someone who's been canceled, then I get canceled. Isn't that how it works? It's like contagious. It's like a virus.
You're kind of uncancelable.
Because I've already said so much dumbass stuff.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Well, I don't know. But no, you're Danny. You know what I mean? Like, what do you?
That's my brand, is being awkward, and like, can he get away with saying that? Like, I had someone on staff tell me there's probably only a couple things you could ever talk about that would get you canceled, so just don't talk about those things. I said, okay.
Yeah, like if you ever tell the people that en passant is not forced. Actually, Anarchy Chess went through it some time ago. Somebody posted that en passant is not a forced move, and they got absolutely brigaded. It was crazy. Like a bunch of people who buy into this meme just straight up attacked like this poor teenager who was just like got his DMs flooded and was super sad. I'm like, when memes go too far, man, 2021, got to be careful.
Yeah. Okay, but seriously, the eval bar has been sitting super close to equal. These guys are playing good moves. I mean, everyone's developed. If Punz kind of recognizes he needs to complete the king side development and get this guy out of the center, then he's really in good shape.
This is awesome. This game is great.
Why don't we throw a little something on the line to try to reach 2,000 by the end? How about if we reach 2,000, Levy? You and I will freestyle rap together, Harry Mack style.
How about if we reach 2,000, you freestyle, but I'll drop the beat for you.
Okay, even better, even better.
Yeah, I gotta write my raps. I'm not, I'm not a.
Could we pull it Harry Mack style? Could we like have a scene that pulls up chat and I'll highlight words as we go? Let's do it. Let's do it. If we reach 2,000, I'm gonna freestyle rap Harry Mack style, pulling words from the chat in real time. So get us to 2,000 today, and that's your treat, chat. Don't say I don't feed you. Say I don't feed you, baby birds. Mama's here.
Got some good chess going on too. So maybe
some single person is gonna
here
come in and drop like $600 right now just to make sure it happens. All right, knight takes b4 played.
What, rook b1 now?
Yep.
How sharp is? Oh, Punz wants to take, but wait. So Danny, in chess.com/play, you guys can also force games. You can like start the games.
Yeah, you can do all the things you can do in live now besides one particular thing. The like the analysis board that we used to use for like the live events. That's not in play, which is partly why we built events. But pretty much everything else is there. Interface is a little different, but yeah, you should at some point you should give it a try when you have a little extra time to set up your stream with some different captures and stuff.
Yeah, I like this. This is a high level chess game. This is
Rubius is focused, by the way. Look at him. He's got that mustache where you can't tell if it's purposeful or not. Is he going for that look, or should he have shaved? Like, what's going on with his facial hair? Right?
I was going to ask the difference between Rubius now and Rubius of old is that Rubius now is like a couple 100 points higher and has and is rocking the stash.
Yeah.
They're
rocking the stash. Yeah.
Don't hang your queen, Rubius. Don't take on d3.
This
Don't do it. I think he sees it. He's oh,
Okay,
he's
he moved his queen
sly.
away. No, he's playing
Look at
well.
that. And meanwhile, I am absolutely fascinated by the production going on behind the scenes here. I'm not even staring at the chessboard. If only chat could see how much
How
goes
hard
into
our
putting on the show.
producer's
Yeah, y'all just click the button and spend like 3 hours memeing with us. This is some hard work. I'm watching it go down. I am fascinated. How
That's
many?
right,
There
that's
we
right.
go. There we go.
The
This is
lights are
crazy
bright
stuff
in here,
behind the
by way.
scenes. Yeah. So I just want y'all to. We got some grandmasters in the live chat of the game. Shout out to Chess Weeps
I see
providing
him over
some
there, too.
in-game typed commentary. I like that. You know, Danny, I was on the Chess.com forums today, and I was looking up different queen sacrifices that computers have played, and I saw the most recent forum was someone asking if I'm strong or not as a player. And there was a titled player in there who was like, is he strong as a player? As strong as I was 30 years ago. And as a creator, he's absolute garbage, which is why people like him. Wow. And I was like, man, we need more grandmasters like Chess Weeps. My man is just hanging out in the game chat, providing the written comments for folks. He's not knocking anybody.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, so shout out to Chess Weeps.
Shout out to you, Chess
That
Weeps.
guy's, if you can't listen with audio, you got to go to the game chat, and Chess Weeps will provide you the written analysis of the game. So that's got mad love from my man Denish.
And he said Rubius is better here for sure. He's right. And Rubius takes the pawn on d3. Dude, the guy is balling. And he played super well, like I said, against Crokeyz, and only lost because of a bit of a time scramble blunder. And so he's improved a lot. Punz is in a little bit of trouble here.
Yep. No, Rubius is, you could say Rubius is playing better than some GMs himself. You know, Queen d6, Knight d3, very logical.
Good move there.
Rook
From
b7.
Punz, he takes b7. This is a high-level game right now. You got the dynamic of the knight imbalance versus the bishops. I mean, this is... We could make a video on this. If only we knew a really popular chess YouTuber who makes videos. Man, if only I knew one of those. I could call a god Mator.
Danny, you have a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel?
Oh, man. Okay.
Well, you do have a YouTube channel. What?
What?
I said you do have a YouTube channel, though, right?
Yeah, you know, but like most things I do, they're subpar and worse than the rest of the options. So why go to mine when they go to yours?
Yeah, except for chess websites. We are the only chess website on the internet. So that one we've got on lock.
That's true.
By the way, Queen B1 is genius. Can I just give props where it's due? Like what? This is crazy.
The rook, attacks the knight. I love it. Punz is playing good chess here.
Yeah, if black plays knight c5, I'll be super impressed. I think rook takes rook is going to be played. It's just too obvious because you're like, oh my god, my knight is hanging, and just don't go queen a6. I can see white, black like getting a little distracted, being like, oh, queen a6 defends my knight and also attacks the rook, but nope.
Ooh, knight e4. It seems like a great idea because you attack the bishop, you win another pawn. But if Punz sees that he can trade first and then take the knight, it actually solves all the problems. It wins a piece and defends the bishop. Let's see what he's thinking about.
He can also take both knights,
I'd
right?
be careful for a checkmate here soon, actually.
I don't know. A lot of feedback
You're
here from
put me in
Punz.
check with. I'll do this move.
Ooh, too defensive.
Just to protect this. I'll take another trade. Do it. Keep doing it. Fuck it, dude. Keep trading. I don't care. I'm playing so defensive because I'm on the defense right here. Like I can't like make an offensive move because he keeps attacking shit.
He is attacking Leap.
I just want to take this pawn. That's all I want. That's my next move if I can do it.
You could have just done it. You could have done it.
But I could have done it that move, couldn't I? Wait, what did he do again? He went here? I could have just taken it that turn, couldn't I have? Or am I just getting in my own head now? No, because he's attacking this now. But I would have moved it and attacked it. I'm so dumb.
So am I.
You're not
So am
dumb,
I.
you're
Punz.
learning.
Whatever.
That's what my mom used to say, Danny.
That was a bad move.
And then at one point she was like, actually, you're just dumb. Like, that's just straight up.
You see, you're still learning 25 years later.
Oh, he has a
man.
fork now. What? I'll
Yeah.
take a trade.
Nothing like giving backhanded compliments accidentally to your kids.
God
I do it all
damn
the
it.
time.
Okay, I still
Oh
have
my God,
time.
I-
It's okay. We still have time. He has more pieces. He just
I
has
have
a
a
bunch
prediction.
of pawns.
Yo.
I have a.
That's all he really has on me.
Punz
a bunch
keeps
more pawns.
creating commentary right when I want to say something. I'm scared to interject the thought process. Oh, and now he stops.
Exactly. Oh, look at that sub emote. Like a kitten coming out of a box. Adorable AF.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
no.
a minute and a half on him. This is fine.
Queen F7 is coming.
Oh. See if Punz sees it. His rook and queen
took
are
the trade
attacking the
again.
F pawn.
Okay, he's literally like, it's even except he has 3 pawns above me.
It's not even.
And he had, what do I have? I have a rook, a bishop, and he has a rook and a knight. We both have queens. I'm not sure which is, there are even points like, oh, knight and a bishop are both worth 3.
Yep.
But I'm not sure which one's actually more useful. I'll take this pawn next turn depending on what they do. We're 2 minutes ahead. We're 2 minutes ahead. He's taking a while. Amazing. We just need to keep playing fast. Make him fall under the pressure.
Good idea. I mean, honestly, he's playing the practical meta game. Put him under time pressure, and now Rubius is under 3 minutes.
Honestly, I can put him in check here, because then if he takes, I'll just... No, I don't want to risk that the queen trade, actually. Bad. I could...
Shout out
go
to
with
the Chess
this.
Bras who just rated us. 700 viewers. Thanks, guys. Also, shout out to Chris earlier.
He's trying to line up a check or
IamCristinini rated us
something.
with
What is
about
he doing?
3,000. So if you joined us...
I mean, this is a free pawn. That's all I know.
Thanks for coming
But he
in,
also gets a free
and
pawn.
Hopefully you also speak English.
I need to attack this knight. Get this. The knight's in a bad position for me. I don't like the knight being there. So let's attack it. Let's get it the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my property.
Get off my lawn, kids.
Chess commentary should be like that.
Yeah.
I can get
We're all
that pawn is
thinking
just sitting here for me to take as well. And I can also attack this rook. If I just move my queen here, attack the rook.
Okay. Oh, okay. If you go there, the queen, Sheboygan, Wisconsin, don't do it. Okay, Carla, don't. Okay.
And then my rook's under attack as well.
Are we Botez
He
gambiting?
moves his queen here.
We're Botez gambiting.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, that hurts. Playtime, playtime. I just gave him a free win, but it's okay. We can still win this. Oh, that was bad. Okay, playtime, win off time. I blundered my queen. It's okay.
Dude.
It's fine. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. You're looking at the wrong stream. Okay.
I have a feeling that Punz is going to be great content for the rest of this Pogchamps. It's the first time I've actually heard him, and that was as he got more comfortable, despite the Botez gambit right there on C6. We got a drop on Alexander Botez emote. Despite the
Oh my
Botez gambit,
goodness.
he's got a good attitude. He's going to try to flag Rubius. I love it.
That's going to definitely be difficult. Rubius has a pretty simple game plan here. Don't get checkmated and push pawns. Yeah, he's going to play E3, E2, E1. So, yeah, it's going to be rough for a first game. Yeah, Rubius, super solid. He's playing very well.
E3. Yeah, he is. He's playing super well, and he only really had one mistake in that game when he took that pawn on E4 with the knight. Also, another student of Anna Rudolph is Rubius. Like you said, the entire country of Spain, the entire Spanish-speaking streaming audience at some point will be taking lessons from Anna.
Yeah, I don't think he's in Spain. I think he's in Andorra, right? That's his
that's
thing.
right. Sorry,
he's in.
you're right.
But close by, I think. How many miles?
You know, geography is a thing.
Yeah.
Got 2 rules on my shows: no math and no geography.
De alguna manera, hacerme caso. Voy a encontrar alguna manera de tirar esta partida por la borda, obteniendo 12 de ventaja. Vale.
Googling where
Boom.
is Andorra in relation to...
2 damas, let's go. La primera vez que consigo ese Pogchamps, chavales. La primera vez que consigo ese Pogchamps.
He has a few mates.
He sees it. Let's checkmate him.
Let's fucking go! Woo! Woo! Bravo! Damn!
What a beast.
Unlucky.
That was epic.
You know, I remember the days I celebrated victories like that. Haven't won a game since.
I was gonna say, I was like, what? I always felt like over the board chess should be like that. At some point, you went to Vegas recently. We should all go to a tournament and just celebrate, just bring it, bring the celebration. That's the post game energy we need. Shout out to Rubius for the dub.
Yeah, because when you win games in Classical, especially against a strong player, you leave and you have the silent beaming moment and you walk to the elevator like, I'm so good at chess. But I would love to just, like my opponent resigns and I'm like, and then they're like,
let's go.
TD is like, shh.
Right.
And then you got like the,
fuck it, bro.
in America.
I don't know what you would, that sounds worse. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, but you know what? Well, I can't do it in my next tournament because it's a small venue. But next time I play like a giant tournament, I'm gonna yell. TD will shush me, and I'll just like try to fight the TD.
Did you actually see Fedoseev at the FIDE World Cup? I very rarely have ever seen that. He gave us like a fist pump when his that was actually a pretty cool moment.
So like I don't care about stuff like I see that and I'm like, oh, that's funny. But I know people were mad about it, like for sure, because it's very much. Like you don't do that stuff at like you've never seen that before for a reason. Nobody does that, right? So I could, people were like, very unprofessional, and I was like, yo, why do people care so much about everything? Just shut up.
This is what happens on shows that you and I do together. We just start talking. Like I feel like we could, you and I could just talk or not talk for hours, and that's our relationship. And I love it.
Did you hear that FIDE is considering revoking his privilege to play tournaments for 6 months for that fist bump?
Are you serious?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God, Levy, you shush your mouth when you're talking to me. Everyone, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I blundered the queen. What a dumb move. I should have what was the move I should have gotten here? I mean, I could have went. Is it my turn right now? Yeah, okay, it's my turn. I could have just come in here, right? This is a free move. Or what? You would have taken, let's say I go like that. The queen will take this. No, it's not even a free. I'm still in a wacky position here. I don't know. My opening was shit. I had no... What fucked me is when he went like this at the very start. Let me go back. Him moving this, I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to come back after that. I was not ready for that. And it caused me to like 5 of my opening moves were me just moving my goddamn horse, and I ended up losing it anyways. And I have nothing developed. I have 3 pawns out and he has 2 pawns and 2 real pieces. And after that, it's just like I have nowhere to move. I'm confined. Like, look how fucking, I can't move this. I can't move this. I can barely move this. Like, it's bad. Meanwhile, he can like move all his pieces freely. This end game, I think it's just, I just will lose this. I had so much more time than he did. If I didn't blunder my queen, I think I just win. Just off time. Oh well. Next game should be starting soon. I came into this expecting to lose anyways, so I don't care if I lose. Run an ad? Yeah, you can run an ad. How many are stacked up? Oh, I have to run it? Okay. Oh wait, I have to go back. Oh crap. I have to go make a new tab for that. Let's do this.
We're back with game 2 between Punz and Rubius coming right up. With me, the one and only Levy Rosman. If you're just tuning in to day 3 of Pogchamps 4, where have you been? If you happen to be finding us from somewhere random on the World Wide Web and you're lost, call for help. Use your phone if you have one, find somebody close to you, or hit the follow button, and then you'll get alerts every time the Chess channel goes live. Levy, when do I get to start dressing like I'm about to do a chess YouTube video, or I'm going to be in a Goodfellas movie, like walking out of a casino with Ray Liotta right next to me, i.e. Levy Rosman's outfit?
I see. Yeah, so this shirt has a legendary comment associated with it. It's not super family friendly, but I'm going to say it anyway, because when is Pogchamps family friendly? Someone once said about the shirt that I look like I'm about to bump a line of Coke and go fight a bunch of Asian dudes. That's what someone said about the shirt in a very famous YouTube comment, one of the rare positive pinned comments on the Gotham Chess YouTube channel. I really like this shirt. So first of all, it's from a brand called All Saints.
Okay.
It's just pretty and it's soft and you know, those are two positive adjectives for many things, and I like the shirt. But Danny, you listen, we were talking about this on the break. You could rock any t-shirt, and that's my goal. That's why I actually started going to the gym, because I wanted to look like you.
Yeah,
and
I appreciate that.
So
Levy, it's so funny. We just totally I just impromptu had to tease you about the shirt, and you responded with the most legendary YouTube comment ever. That's hilarious. But that was my thought. I'm looking at you. I'm like, is he about to walk out of a casino, right? or is he gonna film a YouTube
Macau?
video?
Yeah, I might hit up Macau.
All right.
I can't tell you how much the last nearly 2 years with this whole pandemic thing have destroyed the extroverted part of my personality.
Yeah.
And I like being indoors so much, but man, I cannot wait to travel somewhere. Yeah. I really, but who knows, probably 2022, man. But yeah, by the way, this game is going to explode in the next 2 moves.
So Levy and I will dive into some chess in a little bit. Let's see what Rubius is thinking. Oh, he's mad he hung the pawn.
Vale. Eso me pasa por bocas. Vale.
It's the XQC.
Me va a querer doblar peones el mamarracho este. Me va a querer doblar peones.
Rubius.
Venga, voy a estar focus, ya está. Voy a estar focus.
Copycatting XQC, just so you know, I've talked to him about it. Rubius loves being told that he is copying XQC.
Doblar peones, pero da igual, voy a enrocarme a este lado. Me da igual doblar peones ahora mismo.
Copias. I like the music.
Se lo voy a hacer.
Between Rubius and Crokeyz, our next event, Vape
Lo voy a
Champs,
intercambiar nada
coming
más.
to you at
Ya
some
está.
point.
Yo, he played
lo quiere,
D5.
nice. Vale.
D5 is such a good move.
Seriously. Punz.
The structure. Oh my goodness. Now
show
develop
it.
that bishop to G4.
Dude,
Wow.
He stole a
D5
book
is
out of
an
Levy
excellent move.
Rosman. Played C6, D5.
All right, I wouldn't have. Oh, there. Yeah. D5 is good. C6 a little bit questionable, but
Carol-Con.
yeah. This is very nice for black, but people don't really play well with no space, so he might be tempted to play like knight pawn to F6, for example, and weaken his position. But no, he just fires off bishop C5.
By the way,
Damn.
Levy's highlight of D5 is really key, everyone, because for someone of this level, it's so common. What happens? Your piece gets taken, and you just take back. You just fire back, taking the pawn. And not only is D5 way better than that, but taking actually loses immediately to this amazing tactic, bishop takes F7, deflecting the king to win the queen. So Levy's, this is really a very strong move from Punz. Again, not only not doing the normal beginner thing to do, which is just take back, but finding the really strong response, D5, to keep it close. So good stuff from Punz right now.
Yeah, and he might have stumbled on it by accident because maybe he saw his queen could get taken if he trades. So he was like, don't want to lose my queen. I'm very curious to see how strong Rubius has gotten. How will he develop an attack? Because all his pieces are facing the king side now, and to be honest, the attack is very close to just winning. But okay, plays rook e1, but I'm wondering how he'll break through, or if he'll just do something totally random. Man, h6 is good. Good move.
Got that Punz music. He tends to be quieter at the start of games, and he gets more talkative as the game tends to go on, that being Punz.
Again, I need my pieces out of here. Like, these two guys here need to go.
Yeah, good talk.
I don't want to move this here, though, because it would be useless. This pawn is in the way.
Like the pin to win with the bishop on g4. Oops, and Rubius attacks the bishop. These guys, some solid chess in this match.
And do I want to go for a trade? Like, he'll have no horses.
Levy doesn't
Honestly,
like
fuck
that.
it.
Oh, you literally just said your line,
Now for a
Levy.
trade.
Bishop take horses.
Yeah. And it could get very dangerous now because the queen can team up with the light scored bishop. So
yep.
Could be a problem.
That was a seriously not ideal trade from Punz to take there. Really want to keep that pin here. If Rubius finds queen f5, I'm ready to say Rubius might be one of the winners of his bracket.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's right because yeah, he finds it. I mean, it's very sharp, very good play. But this is not too complex because black will. Oh man. I don't think Punz sees it. Oh, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Oh no.
Rubius sees it. You can tell. Wait. He's double checking. Let's listen into Punz. The checkmate is coming.
Or Rubius.
Actually, no. I don't know if I want to.
Oh, he did it!
Oh, man.
Oh, well, GG. God damn it.
¡Woo! ¡Let's go! ¡Abrir el chat a todo el mundo! ¡Abrir el chat a todo el mundo! 2-0, gente. 2-0. 2-0. Ok.
Ao vivo na quebradeira.
Ok.
Rapariga.
Oh.
Vai bater do seu pai, viado.
Oh. Arriba el
No
bigote.
idea what just happened.
Me dejo, chavales. ¿Me lo afeito o me lo afeito ahora en directo o me lo dejo durante todo el torneo?
Wow.
Rubius is the best, and Anna Rudolph should be celebrating. I mean, he played lights out chess. I mean, the Chess.com computer might take away points here and there, but I give him an A+ both those games. So the Gotham eval matters more than the cap score.
I tend to agree, and you know, regardless of the computer's evaluation of different spots, Rubius is clearly a much improved player from Pogchamps 3 back in February. And I don't think we have to look too far for the eternal play of the game, because what we just saw on the board with the queen coming up to f5, just his recognition. It's not that as a player improves, Levy, in their chess understanding, we see it. You and I have been coaching chess for many years, right? It's sometimes not just that they see the idea, but it's how quickly they see the idea, right? Like, he immediately recognized queen f5 and queen h7.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that to me is a sign of how much better he's gotten right here.
Yeah. I think he got his highest rating a few days ago, and his account is weird because it says that his highest rating is 1400 because I guess of the way he started. So he like lost the game and it gets classified as that. But yeah, he's on a good streak, and curious to know if he feels like he's getting better, which is also important.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he does, and I know he's been doing chess with Anna for some time, and obviously, really since Pogchamps 3, despite a small break, he's kind of stayed on it, and we see the hard work is paying off. That was our eternal play of the game. Let's remind everybody that if you agree that moment should be eternalized, sign up right now at eternal.gg with your Twitch account. Literally, it takes like 3 clicks if you're logged into Twitch. Just open the tab, go to eternal.gg, and connect your Twitch account. After that, and forevermore while you're watching the Pogchamps 4 event, all you got to do is type Eternal in the chat every time you see a moment. Because maybe you see a moment before we get to it, right? All you have to do is type Eternal. It'll automatically detect and connect. Holy God, I am a rapper. I was born to rap. Any Hooters.
Detecting, there you go.
Wow, I'm gonna keep freestyling and spitting. All the chat be fitting, but if they get to 2K, I'm a rhyme all day. Whoa, oh my God, I just blacked out and continued to be awesome with my rap style. Harry Mack, I'm coming for you. Let's also remember that all proceeds for the Pogchamps 4 Eternal.gg packs are going to RAD, which is an amazing thing that they decided to do. So don't go anywhere, everyone. We're going to be right back with Pogchamps 4, presented by Coinbase.
Own streaming history while supporting your favorite gamers and streamers by buying their digital collectibles on Eternal. Collecting these sometimes hilarious, always epic gaming and IRL highlights directly benefits the creators while providing you, the fans, something unique and special to keep. Sign up on Eternal.gg, build your own collection, and feel the thrill of ripping digital packs and viewing amazing moments in the marketplace.
it's interview time for Pogchamps 4. We got to start with you, Rubius. Your future's looking bright. Is that why you got the shades on?
Yes, the shades and the mustache. It's what gave me the power, you know. It's this beautiful mustache. I saw the clip where you said it. You didn't know it was serious or not, but for this tournament, I have it only for this. Trust me.
Okay, well, don't shave it. I mean, obviously, winning looks good on you. The mustache, the shades look good on you. But seriously, man, I mean, how excited are you to get your first match win? And what have you been doing to improve your chess over the last few months?
Well, it's been really cool to finally play better than the last year, because I was a little bit down from yesterday's match or the previous match with Crokeyz, because I thought I did it so well, but I failed at the last moment, and that usually crushes my how do you say it? My autoestima, Pablo.
Self-esteem.
Yeah.
Autoestima. Okay. Yes. Yes. So. But yeah, it was really good matches with Punz. It was the only thing is I was nervous all the time because I saw he was playing really good. So I was trying to get to the level I was with the other match with Crokeyz.
Punz, I have a question for you. Yeah, Danny and I were super complimentary of both of you. You guys played really, really well. I'm sort of fascinated, Punz. You've only played 50 rapid games in your life, and that was a very high level match. So are you just naturally talented for chess? And if you put in some work on the openings and maybe some dedicated training, or is the sky the limit for you?
Well, I mean, I'm a gamer at heart. I game all the time, and it's just another game, I guess. But I've only played a very few online matches. I played a bunch with my grandpa when I was younger, but nothing high competitive. So I don't know. I think if I work on my openings and developing pieces, I felt like in my matches with Rubius, I was really clumped together, and my pieces were just stuck behind my pawns. I couldn't really do much, but I think I could be good at chess, but I don't know if I want to put the time into it, but we'll see.
Well, what got you back into it? You said your grandpa taught you when you were younger. Are you the Queen's Gambit crowd? Was it Pogchamps? What got you into chess here?
Oh, I mean, I just saw the opening of you guys invited me. I was like, oh, I'm down to play some chess. I played in that speed bullet tournament, the Botez bullet one.
Yeah.
A while back, and I did really bad in that. So I wanted to kind of redeem myself, but that didn't happen here today. But maybe in my next match I'll do a bit better. But
it was really cool match.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time.
Rubius, there's only officially 2 grandmasters in Andorra. So are you going to be the third one? Are you going to play on the Olympic team? What's the plan?
Yes, definitely. If I have the help of Anna, which is the best teacher in the world, of course, I think I can make it.
All right, sounds good.
Well, last, obviously most important question, Rubius. What flavor? What flavor?
What flavor? What? The vape?
Of the vape.
Oh, it's a custom made. It's called Alien Blood, and it's mint and stuff. Yes, it's really good.
I expected nothing less. But seriously, Rubius, congratulations, man. And obviously it's going to be an exciting bracket to see who moves on to the winner's bracket in the consolation. And Punz, yeah, well, I agree with Levy, right? Maybe a couple weeks of focus, and who knows where you're going to be at the end of this thing. So good chess today, and good luck in the rest of the event.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the interview.
All right, guys, man.
GG's, guys.
Yeah. All right, and here's our results on the day. As you can see, the brackets are starting to take form, Levy, right? We're starting to get a clear view on who maybe has the best chance to move on. I think Crokeyz clearly on top of Group D. He might win all of his matches at this point. But Rubius right there played well today.
Yeah, Rubius his last game, I was completely right. Well, not completely, but 1 point off. He played at 89.1%. But I think if you run it on a slightly different depth, I mean, he might have played 90%. Granted, it was a one mover. If Punz had played G6 toward the end, we might have had a longer game. But he did what he had to do. And does D flow into C on the bracket? Does D1 play C2? Is that how it works? Or Is it AD, BC?
I have no idea. I just work here. I have no.
Same. Yeah. Same here.
I think
Sounds
A
good.
and B play.
Right.
I think A and D play and B and C play, but I could be totally wrong on that. And normally I am. So I they feed me lines. I'm like the Ron Burgundy. By the way, shout out to Devi Wrench man who just donated $100 to get us a little bit closer. You guys have T-minus about 10 minutes to get us over 2K if you want me to freestyle rap all day. Although I'm doing it to try to raise money for a good cause. I'm learning that maybe offering to rap is deterring people from donating. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the deal is.
Listen, I think a CrossFit stream live from the gym would probably get folks a bit more. Or just offer them a hot tub. Truly, just offer them.
Dude, fitness
Danny,
category
when
is
are we
blowing up.
It is, but you want an inflatable duck in a tub writing subscribers' names on your hands and arms.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
I'm thinking of a bikini stream coming up. In fact, you know what? Starting the next Pogchamps show, we're going to put some prizes on the line. So we've still got about 15,000 total of you across different platforms. I'm going to say this. Next Pogchamps, we're going to have a graphic, and maybe we'll have a hot tub stream as a prize because we need to motivate the crowds to get those donos coming in. Because I would love to do a hot tub stream anyway, but maybe we'll think of some other things. Let's remind everybody of the schedule, Levy. Tomorrow is September 1st. Welcome, September. And we start things off with Tectone and a guy making his Pogchamps debut, Nick A30. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that's an interesting matchup. I know Tectone's been on the grind, and we have obviously returning from Pogchamps 1, that's Box.
Yep.
He's been working. Sapnap has been farming some Block Champs tournament, and Minx's content and Harry Mack's content. It's like a beautiful matchup there. It's chess is going to be secondary.
I was just going to say that. You called it. The truth is Harry Mack is an absolute beast. I mean, the rapping that he did to open up the show, I mean, to me made the whole event. I was like, oh my God, that was insanely awesome. And Minx had a tough go of it at first, but we hope that she continues to stick with it. And like you said, it's either way going to be some interesting content between those two in the match in the middle of the day. Speaking of content, let's remind everybody that the eternal play of the game.
What happened?
Levy?
Yeah.
Oh, what were you trying to say?
Oh, I was gonna say that Harry Mack and I have a thing in common.
Okay.
We have at least 80,000 plays on Spotify. So I'm just saying. There's a little bit of a lag on Zoom. Sometimes I say something and then you keep talking. I'm like, but that's the beauty of technology.
No, I apologize for that. I do apologize for that. And for anyone watching and tuning in, I am not trying to speak over my talented co-hosts because they're the reason you're here. So I apologize to Levy. And I didn't hear you, so I'm glad my producer told me. First of all, if anyone hasn't checked out Levy's rap, you should do that. I've listened to it more times than I'm comfortable admitting to you on camera. I have enjoyed your rap. All right. What I was getting to was the eternal play of the games. Every day, remember that you can vote in chat. All you got to do is sign up, and lucky winners are randomly drawn. We want to remind you that on August 29th, we had some people taking home some collectibles via Eternal. You see the usernames right there. Send me a gift is one that I just love right there at the top because that just speaks to me. Send me a gift. Super Ginger 2000 was a film that Simon Williams got accidentally involved in and then had to back out real quick. Let's move on to the next slide of usernames before I say something inappropriate about that. Okay, and then we've got on day 2, that was August 30th yesterday, we had some other lucky winners taking home collectible packs brought to you by Eternal. We really appreciate it. And remember, all the proceeds, if you want to pre-order your Pogchamps 4 collectible packs, go towards supporting our charity. That is Rise Above the Disorder. At the end of Pogchamps, Levy, we often wondered, we should do something at the end of Pogchamps and give people some encouragement to do it. Sometimes you watch chess and that makes you want to play chess. Sometimes people watch me play chess and they don't ever want to be involved again. But if you are interested in looking to throw down, go join the Coinbase Community Cup. It starts at 3 p.m. Pacific time, pretty much daily. And there are premium membership prizes. So our presenting sponsor is going to have an event that starts every day when Pogchamps ends. You can go join the Coinbase Community Cup Arena, win premium membership prizes, and have a blast. Make sure you do that. Because people, you know what they do at the end of a show? They're like, well, I just got here. What happened? I missed the show. Mom, I told you to let me come earlier, and you didn't. And now I'm just going to have nothing to do. But now they can go play the Coinbase Community Cup.
Now, is the person yelling at their mom below the age of 18, or is that like 13 to 35?
On
Like,
Twitch,
what are we talking?
On Twitch, they're probably a 27-year-old man, naked, sitting at home on their beanbag chair, like I said, eating Cheetos. And
I'm 25, so I've just missed that target audience.
Mom, no. Anyway, what are we doing here again?
I don't know. They put the full cams at the end. We're supposed to say some stuff like to sign off.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. What do we do here?
You brought me back to memory.
Coinbase
I'm not
is
going to offer
awesome.
to free. Go ahead.
I was going to say Coinbase is awesome. Eternal on eternal.gg, we've already raised over $16,000. One thing I was going to comment on about RAD, Rise Above the Disorder, like, I don't know how it is in other countries, but definitely in the US, like anytime my family had to take me to therapy when I was a wild teenager or as a family, that stuff is expensive, man.
Yeah.
Like we afforded a few sessions, but geez, them and lawyers, like several hundreds of dollars an hour. So this is a really good initiative. Like, I don't know what it's like in Europe.
One of those groups of people contributes positively to society. The other one.
Do they?
I mean, okay. I have a therapist who I love. I mean, I get therapy at least once a month, often twice a month. So I regularly am in therapy. That is a reality. That is the truth. I've shared on my personal stream before that I was on antidepressants for years and have struggled with anxiety for a long time in my life. Now we're getting real on this show. But yeah, I'm a big believer in self-care and especially when it comes to your mental health, which is sometimes feels like an easy thing to neglect because you don't see it and other people don't see it and they don't know what's going on up here. But mental health is incredibly important, obviously, and the fact that RAD is doing everything they can to give people support who otherwise maybe wouldn't be able to access the help they need. We're super excited to be partnered with them. So, all right, I'm going to do that professional thing I do where I say, hey, thanks to everyone who supported the show. Thanks to Levy's shirt, also Levy's chair, also Levy's mic, all the things that helped get Levy Rosman here. Thank you to those things. And to the chat, everyone who tuned in, you didn't get over 2,000, so you don't get the freestyle rap, but we will be back tomorrow for Pogchamps 4, presented by Coinbase. We'll see you then.